Welcome back to the channel. It is now time for episode 2. This is week 1 of the regular season, and guys, I gotta tell you, I played every game of the preseason. We came out of the preseason with 0 injuries on our team, but I have to tell you that our team is trash. At least our offense has not been the best so far. But obviously, you know, when you're in the preseason, you're playing a lot of your backups who are playing for your team.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. And this
it's been
all right, Coach. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East between the Washington Redskins and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Thankfully, we have
this fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
But it was kind of a struggle. We lost the first 3 games of the preseason, but we won the last one.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Tyrann Mathieu has a cornerback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
In the draft, that our offense is now lacking because of it.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. Open man is Thielen. It's complete.
Oh, that's Adam Thielen.
Philadelphia. Adam Thielen. 56 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We do have Ezekiel Elliott.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now this matchup, an important one for week 1, an NFC East bout right off the bat. These two teams have met twice a year since 1936. 168 meetings overall, and the Redskins lead the series, but the Eagles, they have won 4 straight against these Washington Redskins. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The longtime Cardinal.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Fitzpatrick. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Can't really watch any sports. Maybe you can watch this instead.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You have to hold on to that.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
Already into the first quarter.
The Redskins with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Darnold from the gun. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Here's Darnold. He's got Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
Pass interference, defense.
Defensive pass interference, yes, baby, thank you. But we're going to decline.
So because of the yards after the catch, they'll wisely decline the PI.
Yeah, since it was pass interference, they would have gotten the yardage at the spot of the foul. But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for them. That extra yardage made it easy to decline the penalty.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Elliott. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Here's Elliott, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Steve McClendon, credit him for the sack. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was a perfect opportunity.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
I did expect.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. But we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 10th carry now for Elliott. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
PPP. Crunch time, defense. Check 9, check 9. 52 and 56, 52 and 56. Hey, echo. Line 36, line 36. Come on, boy. Regular.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
And apparently that means nothing in this video game.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. 3rd down here. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They go to Elliott again. No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And Butker able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Got the pick there almost.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is taken at the 18. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. From the gun on 3rd down, Fitzpatrick, and that's Elliott, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up. You need to get the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
What was that?
A big pickup of 38.
He wasn't even anywhere near that.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. So that'll back them up 5.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Complete, Hunter Henry with the grab. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold, and caught by Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Nice swat.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive. knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Wow.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kendall Fuller in on the stop. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Elliott. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
We came into Week 1, and we ended up getting the victory. That game went a lot faster than I thought it would. That was crazy.
So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.
Yeah.
Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us.
This is a brand new
all these games counting out, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw.
So for the Redskins, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn it around next.